So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. And there is the guy at the top of the game, Patrick Mahomes, their quarterback.
For so many years, Mike, the conversation was, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL? And I think now, after winning back-to-back Super Bowls 3 and 4 years, it's not so much, is Patrick Mahomes the best quarterback in the NFL now? It's, is he entering the conversation as being one of the best quarterbacks of all time? I certainly am one of those people that believe that's the case. He has a chance for the rest of his career now, not even being 30 years old, to accomplish a lot of things that are unheard of at the NFL level.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins.
And as the game goes on, these are the throws they got to find a way to connect with, those chunk plays. I like the idea of pushing it downfield, but the next time they get an opportunity, they've got to find a way to connect.
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on third down. Again, working deep downfield. Are going to have it. They'll take over at their own 24-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance. And comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
You have to give them credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that team.
That's over the... Intercepted. Picked off by Divine Diablo. And the Raiders will take over here at their own 12.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything.
And now it's a flip back to the kicker. It's a fake. Oh, no. That is not going to work out at all. That will be a safety. So now, following the safety to open the scoring, it's 2-0, and here's the free kick from the 20.
Free kick out of bounds, kicking team.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Hello.
And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half.
Yellow.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 33. The first run for Alexander Madison. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here's Minshew. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. And they will take their final timeout of this half. And of note, since they're out of timeouts, they cannot challenge for the remainder of this half. Oh, and now look at this. It's a fake. Oh. Here, it is intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal.
Yellow.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Pat to the end zone. Intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
Timing and trust. Critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a waste.
And he tried to... And it was intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this... all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit. Mike, there's not a lot of ways to break this play down other than saying you get the wide open target, you have the play you want, you're aggressive going for two, you just got to catch the ball.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
They'll fake the give, and now it's Minshew. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Minshew to the air on second down. He gets this one to Tucker. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. And now he's not spiking it. It's a... going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick six, but he does set up the offense with first and goal. Play action here. Mahomes. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, KC. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now...
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by... And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 6. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders' offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. This is caught. And he's out of bounds, short of the 1st down. Now a 3rd and 2. He'll try and throw with Minshew. He's got a man. That's Myers. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out. 3rd and long. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That's into the hands of Tucker. He's got it. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out. Looking for a third down conversion on this drive, and they only need a foot. Now for in the 1st quarter, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Justin Reed.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks. Let's call it for what it is, Mike. I mean, right now, this team is winning in spite of him. Certainly not because of him. And what's really concerning is that's the most important position on the team. And if they are able to hold on and they do pull this game out, it could wind up being one of the most poor performances we've ever...
Oh, for the 5th. Intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, it's Minshew. And time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point. I like the idea of using the passing game to try to give your offense a little breathing room. You find yourself in the shadow of your own goalpost, Mike. Worst case scenario, you do not want to punt out of your own end zone. So I like the idea of trying to pick up some positive gains through the air.
Of the same, another interception. Picked off by Marcus F.
And just incredible field position for them following that interception. And you can bet, Mike, as this offense is taking the field, they're telling their defense, hey, nice job here, fellas, but don't bother taking...
That is caught by the tight end. Bryant, touchdown Vegas. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball first and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
Here comes a return from the 3. And the good kick pays off. They'll only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Gonna fire. Deep ball.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch now.
Oh, he is intercepted. Still on the move. Inside the 10. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick-6. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
And now you get the pick-6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. Mahomes back. That's going to be incomplete. Would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. And we will not have a run back here. And we'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down. That's caught downfield by Tucker. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick-6 for touchdown.
Pass interference. Defense. That penalty is declined.
And now, after the pick-6, out comes the offense to try to really rub this in. 2-point conversion. He'll swing that out wide. And this one's blown up. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, 15.
They put Kelsey in motion. And that ball in and out of his hands. It is. Might tell you after the game he should have come up with that one. He doesn't, and now 3rd down comes up. They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes now back near his own goal line. And the save, another interception. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
You know, Mike, anytime you decide you're going to air it out back up on your own goal.
They'll come up here on 2nd down. And no rest for...
Entering accessibility screen, you have 19 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Let's get right back to it. Three set to begin. That one's going to skip into the end zone. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. That one caught by Tucker. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. And ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And he missed it. It's no good. One of the few things that's gone wrong. So they're unable to add one more point onto this big lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Oh, what an unforced error at an untimely moment. Just tied the game, but then the kickoff out of bounds, and the ball comes out to the 40-yard line. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. For grabs, and this one's also intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And that is their final timeout of the second half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. Gray is the motion man here. First and 10 for Mahomes. Of the same, another interception. And the Raiders are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Really nice play here by the strong safety, and what's unique about this player is the position that he's playing makes him have to play deep coverage like we saw here, but also at times be able to get down in the box and be an extra linebacker. That versatility is something we're seeing a lot out of safeties in today's NFL, and you can see a big reason why.
Pass interference. Defense.
Throwing on second down is Minshew. Continue another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's the Chiefs and Mahomes lining up to add on 2 more. Man in motion is Brown. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes Amir Abdullah on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. To the left side, it is caught by Myers. Here's 1st and 10. And now they're on him in a flash, and he's lost the football. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with the fake spike, but it does not pan out. 3rd and long. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake.
Some shades of Dan Marino in that vintage play of the fake spike touchdown, but in this case, was it nearly as deceptive and was it nearly as productive?
He's gonna look for the... And he's going to be taken down, but there are 1, 2, 3 flags on the field.
Pass interference.
I don't think this is going to stand.
That penalty is declined.
Yellow.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. This one, a deep shot for Rice. And the Raiders are going to... as they get it at their own 4.
All right, so sometimes as a coach, Mike, you just got to step in and take over. And I think in this case, you're going to look at your quarterback and say, I don't care how open that guy looks. If that defender's on that half the field, throw it to the other half, because this is the second time he has picked you off, and I guarantee the only thing on his mind right now is getting a third.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are... Here's a 2nd and 12. Throwing is Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on.
That's good. In the end zone. Picked off by Jack Jones.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
On 2nd down, here's Minshew. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
He's going to air this one out. That's caught! A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Minshew going to look to throw again. There's that man again. Another catch. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And more. Save. Another interception. Picked off by Jamari Connor.
A lot of defenses will try to isolate the best receiver, Mike, and say, okay, we're going to take him out of the game. Well, I think in this case, we might see the offense do the exact same thing. They might take this one particular defender into pass coverage and say, we are not going to throw his way. He's already gotten me twice. I'm not going to let him get me again. I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Mahomes now to throw on 2nd down. That is caught down the field. It's worthy. A gain there of 27 yards. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays, and frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. It's intercepted. Picked up by Trayvon Merrick.
That everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. And he's out of bounds, short of the 1st down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense. You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Yellow.
Play action here. Mahomes. This one. A deep shot. And the Raiders are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Minshew. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense, and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
And this will not be a spike. He faked it. And that is incomplete. A little trickery with a fake spike, but it does not pan out. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. Throwing again is save. Another interception. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And he's going to score again. How about that for a daily double? The 2nd defensive touchdown he's scored in this game. And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Nate Hobbs.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
Oh, no, that is not... At all, that will be a safety. File that under head scratcher. Really hard to understand what was going on there. But we do know what's going on the board. 2 points for the defense.
At some point, Mike, you just have to figure out, when is the party over? I mean, just go down, live to play another snap. But in this case, he just kept going back and back and back. And as you said, the defense now gets to come off the field, scoring 2 points.
Gonna fire. Deep ball for Rice. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball is over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete one of those. Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. And he's... up there. Another ball intercepted. Picked off by Jacorian Bennett. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. On 1st down, here's Minshew. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. That'll be batted down. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. And more. Another interception. Picked off by Trent McDuffie. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this back all the way. Touchdown, Chiefs. Well, they had a big hole to climb out of, and now it is even bigger. Greg, the defense was waiting for it, feasts on it, and they get to... That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jack Jones.
I'm always curious.
So this one in the win column for the Chiefs. They take care of business here at home. It's a game they were expected to win. They had no problems in the end as they cruise to victory.